welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and we're here actually gonna be doing a little bit of an update video on some parts that I bought. Some of it I might be able to use, some of it not so much, but that's okay. Most of these parts I got for free, so not the end of the world that way, right? Just, just grab them, move on. Type idea. So, yeah, but first up, actually, I want to show you guys as well. So, I guess not a part that a friend made for me, which honestly is very, very cool. This is actually, you can get these at Walmart. They're actually fairly expensive, like the hood opens and everything, and they're actually quite nice quality. Well, let me show you. Because now it's not the best job in the world. Like, I might have to go in and modify it a little bit, but check this out. It's super, super cool though. I love it though, regardless, even with all the little imperfections it has. So what this would have been, this was a one of the SSP Mustangs, right? But the thing, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have one. And my friend Michael, he came down from actually Edmonton, gave this to me, and actually came down with a few more parts that some I paid for, some I was just getting for free. And out of the deal, he got lunch and cool ride. Like a really nice cruise. So, we went cruising in Lilo, and it was nice there. But yeah, anyway, so there's this, right? This is like a perfect copy of Stitch. Well, not quite perfect, because, it doesn't have the proper hood scoop, and it does not have the whale tail on the back, right? Also, Stitch is going to have louvers in the future, but that's okay. This is honestly, like, just so cool, and I love it all the same. But, so yeah, there's that, right? And this is an 82, mine's an 81, but same diff, right? But rolling this over, check out what's gonna go on Lilo in the future. And I mean, I actually haven't stood back. I'm gonna do that now. Oh, that'll look bitchin'. Like, here, let's get the proper side profile for you guys. Look at that, right? How good is that going to look? Now, these wheels, which I'll bring it closer to the camera here in a moment, because these wheels are CSA 1622s. Now, of course, this one has a flat tire because, actually, I don't know why this one has a flat tire. This one has the thing still in it. But regardless, this tire's flat, but I don't really care because I have tires for it. But this is a CSA 1622, right? These are a mag wheel, so they're actually quite light. They need a little bit of reconditioning, as you can see. Not too bad though. Some of the tires or some of the rims are better than others. And because these actually are built by an Australian company called CSA, and these are essentially a copy of the AMG Penta wheel, which is a very cool look, as you can see. And these wheels are very rare. A friend of mine up in Spruce Grove was parting out a Mustang and had these. Apologies, guys. I'm asthmatic, and lifting that little bit of weight there, plus in the cold, that's how it goes. So, yeah, my heart's going, my breath is a little harder to do, but, it's okay. All in for YouTube, right? But yeah, so, I got to see my friend, I got that, I got these wheels, which are nice. Now it comes into the stuff that I'll be able to use one piece of this, for sure. Don't know about the other two. I mean, to be honest, there was only one piece I wanted from the other one anyways, but regardless, let's grab the carburetor. Now, as you guys may know, that this carburetor, it's identical to the one that's on Stitch. The only thing that I really, really, really wanted off this thing was the choke wire, the entire thing. Well, I didn't get that, and actually this looks a little different than mine, looking at this choke mechanism. Other than that, the carburetor looks the same. It's just this back here. So maybe that was a little different. But regardless, you know, it's not in that bad a shape overall. Like, I mean, I could clean this up and probably get it to go, but I'm noticing some stuff all around it. And if you take a look, all around, right? You can see, oh, right in here and down there, this carburetor leaked in a bunch of different spots. So like just about all the way around, it looks like. So it's just, I don't think I'll be able to use this because I'm not rebuilding it. What's the point? It was just a carburetor that I was going to use for an interim thing until I got the 2-barrel on it, right? Because I have the 2-barrel. I just don't have the adapter. I don't have the head-on, all the stuff, right? So yeah, that's strike number 1 on that one. Unfortunately, just like, oh well. It's not the end of the world. I can still drive Stitch with the carburetor she has. It's just not the greatest, you know, with the choke zip tied open. I could rewire it, but I didn't want to. Like, I was just wanting the entire wiring for that choke, really. The carburetor was just a nice bonus because he said it ran and drove when he drove it in, and really nice. But looking at that carb leaked quite a bit. So that's no go on that one. So, okay. Now we move on to the piece that I think I should be able to salvage. And then there's a question mark on the last one. So, give me a moment here. I need to clean it up and see if it's the right one. I can tell that right off the bat, right? And this is a power steering reservoir. Now the thing is, they took the nipple out and they just cut everything. So I'll have to salvage what I can from mine. Because you can see, there should be a nipple right in here, right? Well, they just cut it off, and it looks like they did a not great job of doing that, because it's not straight at all, so I don't know, this might leak more than it is right now, because obviously there's no, it's an open system right now, it should be a closed system, so yeah, we'll see if I'll be able to use this or not. I'll have to clean it up a little bit, see with mine, and go from there. But yeah, and like I said, I got this, the carburetor, and the last thing for free, so I'm not too worried about it at the moment. But the last thing, now it's not horrible, this. And the damn, I got in this thing. And the last thing is the steering rack, right? Because as you guys may know, if you've been following my channel for a while, my steering rack knocks in Stitch. And these are all parts for Stitch, not Lilo. Lilo's fine, honestly. And I mean, and looking at the inside, it doesn't look too bad, but, and the boots are in nice shape and everything. I might be able to salvage this. We'll see for sure. You know, anything that, like it's even got part of the steering shaft on it and everything. It's quite complete, right? Tie rods and everything, but I take off these tie rods because I have tie rods, brand new tie rods on mine. So, yeah, we shall see with that. But yeah, I just put that down. That's still a tad heavy. But yeah, I am honestly super excited for these wheels, especially. That other stuff, I hope I can use it, but if not, oh well. And it's probably not gonna, like, I wanted that stuff so I can hopefully install it for next weekend, because I might be going to Calgary and Stitch. Problem is, I haven't gone around to it. It's just not enough time. It's been a little chillier, so it was decently warm yesterday, but I was hanging out with Michael. So, but big shout out to Michael and Patrick. They're two guys on my Facebook. Patrick is the one that gave me that stuff, and like they were in a bit of a hurry, so I could see where they cut some corners, trying to take the stuff out, and you know, it's just kind of a shitty deal, but that's okay. Again, they were free, so I can't really complain too much, right? There is a little bit I can, like, I think I could salvage the, I'm able to salvage the steering rack and the power steering pump, but the carburetor, I think, there's no point. Maybe I can give it to somebody or something, or just trash it. Doesn't matter. Because who wants an Autolite 1100 carburetor, right? Now there are people that do. Don't get me wrong. There are people that look for those carburetors, but they're not worth anything. The postage would be worth more than sending it, like what it's actually worth. So, but you know, that's just a whoa. Let's stand over here. Yeah, that's just a little update on some stuff I got. I mean, I'm really excited about these though. They're gonna look bitchy, and they're gonna have two 1560s on them, and these actually have 14-inch rim. You know how hard it is to find a 14-inch nice wheel? I've been looking for a nicer 14-inch wheel for Lilo for quite some time, since I got her, which is back in October, right? So not a terribly long time, but you know, a few months. And yeah, other than that, you know, I took like I said, I took Michael on essentially a full tour of Sundry. I showed him a couple of cool cars that are around town, and then we went on my favorite driving road, which, if you guys saw the point of view video, it's that road, but we actually went even further than that. We followed it all the way down the dirt path, and then got this really, really nice shot from we got this really nice shot of the car at sunset. Sorry, I apologize. ADD sometimes will really screw with you when you're trying to do a video. Yeah, but oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, and you know, it was interesting because actually last night, and also, if any of you guys want to have a really fun time with you know, like car talk, as well as we do games in the chat and everything, I actually was on I got invited to a live stream. Now in the future I might appear on it, but for now, you know, I'm just down in the comments section of it. But it's on YouTube every Sunday. I'm not sure what time they usually do them because I think I was a little late coming in. But it was Nova Taz. Yeah, NOVATAZZ on YouTube. And he does these live streams. At peak, I think we had 15 or 16 people, and then by the end of it, and we ended at just before midnight here in Mountain Time, right? So, which would have been closer to 2 o'clock on the East Coast. And you know, most of these guys are American, and they've got some really cool projects. And you know, if you know, you guys want to have some fun, have a nice car chat, you know, it's there. We honestly, it was a great time. I really enjoyed that. Like yesterday was one of the best days I've had in a while. You know, it's just carburetor, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work out from yesterday, but that's okay. Everything else hopefully should. I mean, this is especially work. They just need a little tiny bit of reconditioning. Like, this one's not too bad. One of them, though, was a lot worse. Like, I need to bring these down to down to the car wash. Actually, I need to bring all this stuff down to the car wash and just pressure wash the crap out of this stuff, which I'm probably gonna do. And who knows, I might just borrow my dad's Magnum back there, and tomorrow maybe put everything in the back of his Magnum, give him a free car wash of the deal, wash all that stuff, make sure it's dry because they have a dryer there, and Bob's your uncle. You know, he gets a clean car, I get my parts clean, win-win. And then I might talk to my mechanic here in town. Usually I do the work myself, but right now it's supposed to get really cold over the next few days. I don't really want to be on the ground when it's like this, working on my car. The stuff above, not so bad. Like, I could put it in the power steering pump, probably. I could do that within maybe 20 minutes. But the steering rack, yeah. If I had covered, you know, and it was warm, different story. I'd be all in on that. And, I mean, I'm wearing these because everything was dirty, and you can tell I'm dirty right now. But, because Daddy's carrying this shit around, and yeah. But anyway, sorry, I'm a little all over the place right now. It's just, freaking mind is going bing, 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 right? It's annoying, but oh well, you do what you do, right? It's like, you know, when you're watching the Up and, you know, there's Doug and he says, squirrel, hi there, you know? Like, it's pretty funny, actually, and that's kind of what my mind does. It'll grasp onto something like, there's a cat over there that is really, I want to go pet it, but I don't, actually, I think it ran away from it. But then there's a dog over there, and there's cars going by, there's birds chirping, and, you know, it's just, it's fun in my head sometimes. You want to join? I promise I'm not crazy. But anyways, I think we'll end this here. Sorry, this video is not the best quality, but honestly, the thing is, and as you guys know, I don't do, like, I try to do everything in one take. I don't try to do multiple takes on something, and I don't edit my videos yet. And yeah, I do plan on doing more point of view videos, because my last one actually did fairly well. So I'm going to do some more of those. Actually, I have a road in mind that I might go down and chat with you guys and stop at a spot. It depends on how icy that little spot is and whether or not I actually go there this week or put it off. But yeah, as well, there's going to be an update on Shadow, which is the new edge here soon. And yeah, go from there. So yeah, anyways, like I said before, I'm going to end this here. Thank you all so much for watching. Good luck with whatever you're working on. Hope you're staying safe during COVID-19, and as well, please follow me on Instagram. It's caterina's.garage. There will be slightly different content from here. Also, you'll get to see as well at times of how well my videos are doing at the time, because I do post that there. I also will post really cool pictures, and as well in the future for any giveaways that I'm going to do, which I keep saying this, still finalizing some stuff. But you know, it's coming. Like I said, I partnered actually with Stick Shift Ladies. We're gonna be having some of their merch in a giveaway, and it's gonna be really cool. And yeah, it's a really cool group for empowering. Like, it's a very empowering women's group for women that drive stick shift cars. Right now, obviously my cars aren't stick right now, but I can drive stick, and Stitch is being converted to a stick. So yeah, and they know that, and they're cool with it. They think it's really awesome what I'm doing, and some of them are even following along with the build. So yeah, shout out to you ladies, and as well, again, shout out to Novitaz, and shout out to Michael and Patrick. You know, you guys are awesome. Yeah, anyways, I will see you in the next video. Okay, I should really end this here. So yeah, bye. Pikachu. I'm okay. Oh, one of these days.